Hey guys, how's it going? Professor Shackle here, and today I'm back with something fun and different. As I'm not currently in any draft leagues, I don't really have draft league content to upload for a bit. So I thought I will upload something like exciting and fun. So I decided I'm gonna upload my personal tier list of all the legendary and mythical Pokemon in the Pokemon like games and anime. So this is going to be solely based on design, so not like competitive because there's some mythicals which do not have any viability. Looking at you, Fiona, or Fion. But yeah, so it's just going to be on aesthetics, and yeah, obviously this is going to be purely opinion based, and like these are just my opinions on the Pokemon, and like how much I like their design and appearance. So yeah, let's just jump into it and see how it goes. There's like this nifty little tier maker from the tier maker list, and they have tiers from S to F. So obviously S is going to be Pokemon I really, really, really like, and like I absolutely love the design, and they'll probably be like in my top 20, 25 Pokemon of all time. So, and F is obviously going to be just like I don't even want to look at them. So yeah. Also, uh, I'm just mostly going to be placing them in the tiers. I think I won't actually order them in the tiers itself. I'll do it for S to S, A, and B, but I probably won't do it for the latter ones because I think most of the Pokemons are going to be like between B and D, probably. So, yeah. Anyway, let's start with the big Stack Attacker. I think Stack Attacker is a cool design for sure, like the big block. Definitely cool. I also love the name. So I think Stack Attacker is a solid C tier mon. I guess it could be B, but like I do love Stack Attacker and I love saying Stack Attacker. Like Max Attack Stack Attacker just sounds so fun to say. So for now I'll place it at C, and then based on how others go, I might move it up to B. I really do like Stack Attacker's design. It's pretty cool. Blacephalon the Clown. Another like solid mid-tier design in my opinion. Like it's pretty cool. With like the whole dancing head and the clown. Um, but yeah, like I personally don't like it that much. Like it's a cool design, but it doesn't make me go like wow. So yeah, I think C tier is probably fine, like the middle of the pack. Solgaleo, not a huge fan, honestly. Actually, wait, isn't this no? This isn't Necrozma Duskmane. Not a huge fan because it's based on like the Solgaleo design, and I'm not a huge fan of Solgaleo. I do like the color pattern though, the white and the black. But yeah, not a huge fan of the design. I do think Necrozma Duskmane is it? Sorry, Necrozma Dawnwings is a lot cooler in design, like because it's based on Lunala, and I love Lunala. So yeah, I think that is C tier, potentially even B, but I just don't have a lot of experience seeing them, and like I don't really know a lot about it. So I think C is fine. Like they're definitely alright, but I think Lunala looks just a lot better, and this color scheme is like a little hard to see. So yeah, I think C tier is fine for Necrozma Dawnwings. As for Ultra Necrozma, again, not a huge fan. I don't think it looks as cool. So I'll just place it in D tier. I don't think it's that good. And also the fight in the Pokemon games with Ultra Necrozma is just annoying as hell. So, I lose some points for that. Zeraora is a pretty top tier design in my opinion. Should have been electric fighting in my opinion. But I think Zeraora is pretty cool. I think I like Zeraora's look, so I'm going to give it A. Meltan, this like nothing really to say about it. It's pretty meh. Like you look at it and I don't feel anything, so I think I'm gonna call it an F. Melmetal, again, not the biggest of fan. Like, it just like metal. So yeah, I think E is where it is. Like it's slightly better than Meltan, but yeah. Is this Zamazenta or Zacian? I cannot. No, this is Zacian, right? Or I don't know how it's pronounced because I haven't played the Giant game. But I think this is. I do like the color of the wolf though, so think this is C. Like I like Zacian. I think Zacian, the clown form or whatever, with the um sword in its mouth looks a lot cooler with like the yellow wings like thing it has going on. So I think that definitely looks cool. So it's B tier for me, and the base form is a C tier, like it's middle of the pack. Ho-Oh, the Gen 2 legendary. I think I like its wings and like the end of the wings with the colors. The color scheme is really cool, and Sacrifice like a pretty cool move from it, but its head is kind of weird, so I think it's just middle of the pack for me as well. Uh, Zamazenta, I don't like this as much as the other one. I think this has too much red. That blue looks nicer, and this one's face looks a little weird, so I think D tier is fine. The shield form, Zamazenta, whatever it's called, yeah, again, doesn't look as cool as the sword form, so I think D tier is fine. I think they look better than Melmetal because they're based on like wolves, but yeah. Eternatus, again, I don't really know much about it, so I'm not gonna place it here. Like it's okay. It's like just super thin, and the color scheme's like not that great in my opinion. But as for the Eterna Max form, it's just a giant like hand, so I'm just gonna place it in E tier. Like it's not doesn't look that cool. Is this Melmetal's G-Max? I'm not sure, but it doesn't really look cool. Again, as I said, I haven't played the Gen 8 game, so I'm just gonna place it there. Like, it's meh. Kafu is pretty cute. I think that's Kafu. Yeah, or Shifu's younger one. So, actually, no, C tiers. I think C tier is fine, actually. Probably high C tier, but I'm not gonna order these, so... Like, actually, no, Kafu is cute because I want to put Urshifu in C tier. I like this Urshifu, the stance. It's pretty cool. The color scheme is pretty nice. As for the G-Max form, though, not a huge fan. I'm just gonna place it in E tier. Not a big fan. Not a huge fan of this Urshifu pose either, so I'm gonna place it in D tier. I definitely think this. I think this is Rapid Strike and this is Single Strike. That pose looks a lot better than this pose, so yeah, that goes C. This goes D. I do like this Gigantamax form though. The blue looks a lot nicer than this red. I believe that's the Rapid Strike G-Max form. So I definitely think that looks cooler, so I'll place it in D tier. Celebi is okay. It's an onion. Not sure where I want to place it. Like, it's cute, but it's also just like an onion, and let's place it in B for now. I think I like it better than these ones here. Celebi is kind of cute. Has pretty nice eyes. So let's place it there. Regirock is cool. I'm a big fan of the Reggies. I think Regirock looks pretty cool. I love Regice from the anime. Regice's like cry is pretty amazing. So I'm gonna put it in B just for that. Looks alright too. Registeel is probably design-wise the least like attractive from those, but I still think it's C tier. Like, it's better than these tier. Lottie S tier, first S tier. Both the Lotties. I prefer Latias's design more. And yeah, because I like the design more, I prefer Latias over Latios. But both of them are adorable and look amazing. Their movie is just outstanding. Both of them are like super adorable in it. So yeah, Lottie twins have an amazing design, so they can stay S tier. Kyogre, I really like the Gen 3 Legendary with the whole lore behind their Weather Wars. So I think Kyogre is pretty cool, and I'm gonna rate it B. I know this is probably higher than what most people think because it's just a giant whale, but I really think Kyogre is pretty cool. Same for Groudon. I think Kyogre Groudon, that battle was super legendary, and it was really cool to watch. Rayquaza is probably A tier. I really like the design. It's pretty cool dragon. Reminds me of Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, A tier design. I'm pretty sure like there are more than Rayquaza, so I'm gonna keep it there. Yeah, Articuno is okay. The Gen 1 Kanto word. I think I like it better than these ones here. I like its tail with the long flowy tail it has, and the wings are pretty cool. So Articuno is B tier for me. Um, Jirachi is pretty cute, but I don't think it's an A tier. Like it doesn't belong with Zara and Rayquaza, so I'm gonna put it in B tier as well. Pretty cute though, but just not enough to jump into A tier. Deoxys, this form and this form are both A tier designs. They look fantastic. Definitely like this design more than this. Deoxys defense looks kind of S. I'm gonna put it in C. And Deoxys speed is like in the middle, so I'll put it in B. Yeah, I like the Deoxys. They're pretty cool. The movie is really good. The whole DNA thing is pretty cool in my opinion, and like the color scheme is pretty nice as well. As for the Pixies, I think Uxie kind of looks not a huge fan, so I'm gonna put it in D. I think Azelf looks the coolest, so I'm gonna put it in B for now. And Mesprit is probably, I don't know, between C and D. I like the pink a lot more than the yellow. Let's just place it in C for now. I think that's fine. I like Azelf than Mesprit and then Uxie. So, Azelf definitely looks the coolest for me because of the blue. But yeah, Dialga, top tier. Not S tier exactly, but it is a top tier design. I'm also, I like it more than Deoxys. I do like it more than Rayquaza. I'm not sure between Zera and Dialga what I like more, but Dialga is just time. The ruler of time is just the movie. Fantastic design. Palkia is also cool, but not as cool as Dialga, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Yeah, I think Palkia's face looks a little weird. I like that Dialga's face looks a lot better, and obviously the color scheme is nicer too as well. Yeah, but Palkia does have one of the best aesthetically pleasing moves in the game in Spatial Rendo. So yeah, Palkia is really cool as well. But I just think Dialga looks a lot better. Zapdos top tier, Kanto Bird. It's the best of the trio of birds. Love Zapdos' design. Its shiny was a little bit of a letdown because it's just like darker yellow, but regular Zapdos is pretty cool design. I think it's A tier. Heatran, I know a lot of people like Heatran, and competitively it's great, but I don't think it looks good. It kind of looks ugly. Its mouth is so ugly, and it looks like beans, to be fair. So I'm gonna place it in D tier. I think it's slightly better than these, but it's not good otherwise. Regigigas. I think Regigigas is pretty cool. The whole design about it and like the color scheme and everything, I think it's fantastic. I'm gonna put it in B. Yeah, and when I upload Clash, you'll see why I have Regigigas up. I have to have it up. Giratina, this is the form when it's on Earth. I'm not sure, is this the altered and the other one Origin? But yeah, I don't like this one as much as the other one. Just looks a little weird. I think this design looks way cooler. So I'm gonna have that up. I think I like that more than Zapdos, so I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, but this design is sick. Giratina looks amazing. The Gen 4 legendaries are just so good. But yeah, I definitely like this one way more than this one, so this can be A and this can be B. Also, it looks like I'll just be ordering S and A. I'm not gonna do B. I think B is gonna have too many ones. Cresselia. Okay, so since I use Darkrai as my mascot, I can, in good faith, put Cresselia any higher than F tier. This is gonna be the only exception. I think Cresselia would be like C tier probably for me. Yeah, C, maybe a low B or a C, but just because my mascot is Darkrai, there's no way I can put this any higher than F, so Cresselia is going in F. I'm sorry. Fion is just garbage and is going into F. I'm sorry. I don't even know why this exists when we have Manaphy. And yeah, so Fion can just go. I think this is garbage. It's not even cute. Like, Manaphy is kind of cute, but again, I don't like. It's okay. It's not the best design, and its movie was kind of bad. So a little, that's anchoring me a little. I'm gonna place it in D. I don't think Manaphy is that, all that. Darkrai, best Pokemon in the game by far. My favorite Pokemon. The design is sick. Look at him. Look at the emo boy. His movie is fantastic. He was just trying to save everyone. Yeah, Darkrai is the GOAT. Best Pokemon, easily. Shaman. So if I hadn't seen the Shaman movie, this would be a lot higher. But in the Shaman movie, the English voice actor's voice was so annoying that I don't really like Shaman after that. I think it's a pretty mid-tier design anyway. The flower's cute, but yeah, I think it's just a C-tier design. I do like the landform better than the skyform, so I think Skyman's gonna go into D tier. This doesn't look as good as Shaman landform, so C and D seems alright. Moltres is another mid-tier bird in my opinion. It's pretty cool with like the flames are pretty cool, but it's just like it looks like a rubber chicken, so rubber fired chicken. So I think C is fine, like it's mid-tier. Arceus is the god Pokemon, so I don't want to place it too low and upset the gods, but Arceus's design is like doesn't appeal to me that much. I think it's a D tier design, honestly. Like there's just too much going on, but also like nothing going on at the same time, if you know what I mean, in this design. So I'm gonna place it D tier. I don't think it's that cool, honestly. Yeah, that's what I will go with for now. Victini, top tier design. I think it's the best A tier. I don't think it's quite at S tier, but it's definitely my favorite A tier. Victini is super cute. Yeah, Victini A tier, easy. Cobalion is pretty cute. Not cute, but Cobalion's pretty sick. Like the design, the color scheme is amazing. So I think B is fine for Cobalion. Terrakion is not as cool, so I'd put it in C. Yeah, like from the Swords of Justice, I definitely think Cobalion's the best. Virizion is also like okay. Like the Swords of Justice are cool, but like I think C tier is probably fine for Virizion as well, or Virizion, whatever it's pronounced. Tornadus, not a huge fan of this Torn. I prefer the other Tornadus, like the Therian form. So that's gonna go in C. This is gonna go in D. Thunderous, this is the only one where I prefer the incarnate form over the Therian form. The Therian form just looks super ugly. That mouth is like, yeah, I don't know what to say. Reshiram is, Reshiram's okay. I'm not a huge fan of its design, so I think I'm gonna put it in. I think I'm gonna put it in C tier. Like it's a okay design. Like I like the color scheme and the wings, but yeah. Mewtwo doesn't look as good either to me. I think Mew is definitely cuter, so Mewtwo can go in C as well. Like it's just a mid tier design. Actually, looking at D tier, I think Arceus probably just belongs in C as well. Like it's just a mid-tier design. Like I don't feel that good about it. I don't feel that bad about it. Zekrom's definitely cooler than Reshiram in my opinion, so I'm gonna place it in B tier. Landorus form, both of them look super ugly, so I'm gonna place them in D. I know Landorus Terran's like the Thanos of Pokemon, but still, it's ugly. Same for regular Kyurem. I don't think it looks as cool with the whole hunched back thing. Like Kyurem is an amazing mon, but I don't like the way it walks. So I'm gonna place it in D tier. I think Kyurem White looks amazing. Like the stand-up pose is just so much better, and like the color scheme is amazing. So I'm gonna put Kyurem White in B. As for Kyurem Black, again, it's slightly hunched over, so I don't think it's as cool. But its color scheme's kind of fine, so I'm gonna actually put it in C tier. I think that makes sense. Kyurem White's the best form to me, then Kyurem Black, and then regular Kyurem. Keldeo, the regular form, this is alright. Like, I don't mind this as much. Actually, I'm going to place it in D. I don't think it's as good as Terrakion and Virizion. And then Keldeo Resolute, I don't like this at all. Like, this doesn't look as cute as, like, that Keldeo. So I'm going to place it in E. Meloetta, I'm not a huge fan. Like, I don't like. I know it's the Shodan or Smogon's mascot or whatever, but I don't think Meloetta's design is like anything super crazy. I'm gonna place them in D tiers, like both the forms. Mew is amazing. I think it's an A tier. Mew is super cute. It's pretty low end of the A tier though, because the only thing it has going for it is that it's cute. But the others are like have more coolness factor, and I prefer cool over cute. So Mew's gonna stay. And it's not like Victini cute. You know, Victini is cool and cute. Mew is just cute, so Mew can just stay at the lower end of A. Genesect, again, not a huge fan. Pretty mid-tier design. I do like the cannon and the colors, but it's like just a metal bug, so I think C is fine. Xerneas is pretty top tier, in my opinion. I think it's cool. The deer, the fairy deer. I'd place it in B. Because its counterpart, Yveltal, is just amazing. So it goes straight into A. It's also pretty high for me because shiny Yveltal just looks amazing. I love the design. Yeah, Yveltal is amazing. Like, Zygarde, the regular form is okay. Like, it's probably the best. The 50% form. I don't like the 10% and the complete forms at all. So I think Zygarde can be in C tier. I don't think it's anything special about the design. So, Mega Mewtwo, not a huge fan. Like, this pretty garbage design. Mega Mewtwo Y though is an amazing design, so I'll put it in B. It looks like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I like Mega Mewtwo Y. I don't like X's design at all. Diancie, the Diamond Princess, is amazing and it's gonna go straight to A. It's pretty high. Diancie is one of my favorite Pokemons. So, yeah, Diancie is just cool with the diamond. Pretty cool design. Mega Lotties. So I know a lot of people hate the Mega Lotties design and the color scheme. But for me, the Lottie's design is already S tier. So I don't really mind the Mega Lotties design. Yes, the color scheme could have been better and it's super hard to differentiate between Latias and Latios. But for me, they're okay designs. They're just because the base Lotties are so good. So I'm gonna place them both in C tier. Primal Kyogre, definitely cool. Yeah, Primal Kyogre is pretty cool. So I'm gonna place it in B tier as well. Raikou, the Saber, the legendary dog from Gen 2. Raikou looks cool. So I'm gonna place it in B, I think. I think I had it C before, but looking at it back, I think Raikou is pretty cool as well. Primal Groudon, I think I prefer regular Groudon than Primal Groudon, just because that red is a lot nicer than this red, so I'm gonna put this in C tier. Mega Rayquaza, I prefer regular Rayquaza over Mega, so I think I'm gonna put this in... should I put this in C or B? I think it's B, because it's a slightly below Rayquaza. I prefer regular Rayquaza over Mega Rayquaza, so... yeah, it can stay there. Mega Diancie is top tier. It's gonna be S tier for sure. I also like it more than the Lotties. Mega Diancie is just amazing. Looks fantastic. The shiny is pretty good too. It's one of my top 3 Pokemon, so Mega Diancie is gonna go to the top. Hoopa. Okay, Hoopa looks. So before I watched the Hoopa movie, I thought Hoopa looked garbage. But in the Hoopa movie, Hoopa is adorable. It keeps saying, "Are you surprised?" after pulling a prank in the most adorable voice. So my opinions of Hoopa have changed, but not enough to move it anything over C. I think the confined form is a little cuter, so I'll put it in C. And Hoopa Unbound is just... this thing looks ugly, so I'm still going to put it in D, but yeah. Volcanion also looks super ugly. I'm not a huge fan of his design. Type Null, don't have much to say. It's just, yeah, it's super. Actually, E tier is probably fine. Silvally is probably a little better, but again, not the best designs. Tapu Koko though is fantastic. I think B tier is probably fine for Tapu Koko. Shiny Tapu Koko is amazing. It's a pretty top Tapu, so I can see that. Tapu Lele is pretty good too, so I'll put it in B tier. Um, Shiny Tapu Lele also really good. Entei is really cool. I really like Entei. I know a lot of people don't like Entei's design, but I think Entei is pretty solid. The shiny is not the best, but the regular fire is amazing, and it looks like the main and a flowing thing is pretty good. Tapu Bulu, my least favorite Tapu, so it's gonna go into C. I still think Tapu Bulu is cool with the whole bull thing, so yeah, I think C tier is fine. Tapu Fini is my favorite Tapu. It looks amazing. Shiny Tapu Fini is fantastic. I like it more than Zapdos, not more than Giratina though, so I think I'm gonna place it here. Shiny Tapu Fini is amazing though, easily my favorite Tapu. Nebby, I think Nebby is cute, so I'll put it in C tier, I think. I mean, they don't do much, but I think Nebby is cute. Cosmo, I mean, the other one is Cosmog, and then this one's Cosmo. There's nothing really to say about it. It's like an eye. Yeah, this just, I don't know what to say about this. Solgaleo, not a huge fan. I think it's just D tier. Yeah, Lunala though, on the other hand, Solgaleo, like the line doesn't look as cool. Lunala, on the other hand, is S tier for me. Fantastic design, like it looks so cool. Its wings are amazing. The color scheme is fantastic. Yeah, love Lunala way more than I love Solgaleo. Solgaleo just looks, yeah, so bad. Nihilego, the jellyfish, I think is okay. I think C tier is probably fine. The shiny is okay. Yeah, I think C tier is fine. Big Buzzwole is also pretty like mid tier. I think C tier is fine for it. Maybe I could know. Actually, Buzzwole. I think Buzzwole looks okay, so I'll move to B. Yeah, Buzzwole's fine with the whole. Yeah, Buzzwole's cool. Pheromosa, monstrosity of a design. I think D is fine. Xurkitree, I really like Xurkitree, so I'm gonna put it in B. The whole like spark plug thing is pretty cool. Suicune is a top tier design. This is the only one I'm gonna put. I think this is just slightly below A tier for me. So I'm gonna put it in B, but it's like really good B tier. Actually, I'll just put it in A because I think I love Suicune a lot more than all these mods. Again, the flowing mane thing is amazing, and the color scheme is fantastic. So yeah, I love Suicune. Its face is pretty good too. Stila is pretty mid tier design, so I think C tier is fine. The whole building thing is pretty cool. I like the things at the end of its like arms or whatever you call. Cortana is pretty cool. The paper thing, like slice Cortana, I really like it. Guzzlord is also like D tier, pretty meh. Necro, I think Necro is fine. I think it looks sick with the, you know, the whole hands and the thing, the way it takes over Solgaleo to become Necrozma Duskmane. I think it's pretty cool. Like the whole prism looks cool. Magearna is like mid tier. Like the whole robot thing is cool, and the flower and Soul Heart. So yeah, I think C is fine. Like nothing over, nothing below. Zygarde 10% doesn't look super ugly, so it's just gonna stay in D tier along with its father form, Zygarde Complete. Mershadow though is outstanding again and is gonna go into S tier as well. The fire in the eyes just looks amazing. Yeah, love Mershadow. Not much to say there. I think Poipole looks fantastic too. I think Poipole is super cute. I think it's just below Fini actually, but above Zapdos. But Poipole looks super sick. Like, just look at him. He looks fantastic. Okay. I also think Naganadel looks fantastic, but this sprite is super ugly. But trust me, Naganadel is amazing if they had a better sprite. But I think I'm going to put it in A tier. I think Poipole's better though, so Naganadel's probably like the low tier of A. I think Poipole looks better, but Naganadel is amazing as well. Trust me, like this sprite does not do it justice. And then finally we have Lugia. I think Lugia is mid tier, same as Ho, same tier. Yeah, like I think both the birds are just like alright designs, not much to say there. So yeah, that's my final list with Darkrai, Mega Diancie, Latios, Lunala, and Mershadow and S tier. Which is probably fine. I think Darkrai I think 5 of these mons show up in my top 20 mons. Latios doesn't show up, but I do love Latios. I just prefer Latios, so I usually always just end up picking one. But yeah, I think this is mostly my list, and it's also in order for like SNA. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and what you don't agree with and what you agree with. I know there's a lot of people who like Volcanion and Uxie and Manaphy and Heatran and stuff. So, and a lot of people don't like Xurkitree and Groudon and stuff. So, yeah, definitely let me know what you think. Just something different for content and to give my views on like the legendary and mythical, because obviously legendary and mythical are like the most like talked about mons, because they're definitely all powerful and have like base stats of 600 usually, but yeah, they're all like powerful mons, and you only get like one encounter to cast them, and some are like special event only. So yeah, I thought I'd do this for fun. So yeah, let me know what you think, and if you have any other suggestions on other tiers you'd like me to do, or content you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. Until then, see you and bye. Have a nice day.